The first time Daniel saw Era, she was standing alone in an open field just like this one, quiet, graceful, and wrapped in a kind of softness that made the world slow down. The sun was setting behind her, painting the sky in shades of gold and pale green, and she looked as if she belonged to that calm, endless space. Daniel did not know then that this woman would one day become his wife, his home, and the strongest chapter of his life. Chapter 1. A meeting written by fate. Daniel was a simple man, working as an assistant architect in a small city. His life followed a predictable rhythm: wake up early, rush to work, come back tired, sleep, and repeat. Love was not something he actively searched for. He believed it would come when it was meant to. Era, on the other hand, carried dreams in her eyes. She worked as a freelance illustrator, finding beauty in silence and emotions in the smallest details of life. She often escaped the noise of the city to places where nature could breathe freely. That evening, Daniel had come to the countryside for a site inspection. Lost in thought, he noticed her standing in the field, her hands gently resting on her cheek, as if she was holding a fragile memory. Their eyes met for a brief moment, just a second, but something unspoken passed between them. "Excuse me," Daniel said nervously, breaking the silence. "Is this land privately owned?" Era smiled softly. "No, it belongs to everyone who needs peace." That answer stayed with Daniel long after they parted ways. Chapter 2. Conversations that felt like home. They met again a week later, then again the next. Slowly, conversations replaced silence. They spoke about dreams, fears, childhood memories, and the kind of love that lasts beyond words. Daniel admired how Era listened, not just with her ears, but with her heart. Era admired Daniel's honesty, the way he never pretended to be more than he was. Weeks turned into months. Their bond deepened naturally, without promises or pressure. Love grew quietly, like roots beneath the soil, strong, unseen, and unbreakable. Chapter 3. The beginning of forever. Daniel proposed on a rainy evening. No grand gestures, no expensive ring, just sincerity. "I don't promise perfection," he said, his voice trembling. "But I promise honesty, loyalty, and a lifetime of standing beside you." Era's eyes filled with tears. "That's all I ever wanted." They married in a small ceremony, surrounded by close family and friends. Their wedding was simple, but their happiness was immense. Chapter 4. Learning each other. Marriage taught them lessons love alone could not. They learned that love is not just romance, it is patience at midnight, arguments, silence after harsh words, and forgiveness before pride. There were days when money was tight, days when exhaustion replaced affection. But even on the hardest nights, they chose each other. Era supported Daniel when he doubted his career. Daniel believed in Era when her art felt invisible to the world. They became partners, not just husband and wife, but two souls walking the same path. Chapter 5. Storms that test love. Life tested them when Daniel lost his job unexpectedly. Fear entered their home quietly. Bills piled up, dreams felt distant, and stress changed the air between them. One night, frustration turned into an argument, voices raised, hearts bruised. "Maybe love isn't enough," Daniel said in anger, instantly regretting it. Era looked at him calmly, tears in her eyes. "Love is enough, if we don't let fear speak louder." That night, they held each other in silence, realizing that love survives not because it is easy, but because it is chosen. Chapter 6. Growth and gratitude. Daniel found work again, stronger and wiser. Era's illustrations gained recognition online. Slowly, their lives rebuilt themselves. They celebrated small victories, a shared meal, laughter after a long day.